C.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the special meeting of the Louis Riel School Division Board of Trustees for March 10th, 2026. The Louis Riel School Division brings together a community of schools on the traditional land of the Anishinaabe, Niniwak, and Dakota. Our division is located on the national homeland of the Red River Métis, and we recognize that Manitoba is also the traditional land of the Anishinaabe and Dene. We respect the treaties made on this land and acknowledge the harms and mistakes of the past and present, and we dedicate ourselves to authentic alliances with Indigenous communities in the spirit of reconciliation. We also recognize and honor Shoal Lake 40 First Nation, the source of Winnipeg's life-sustaining drinking water, as well as the treaty territories that generate and provide the electricity that powers daily activity throughout the province and beyond. We welcome everyone who is participating in our meeting this evening. This is a one agenda meeting. However, we still will have a question period at the end of it. And we are also recording this meeting to ensure our minutes are accurate. Unless approved, those recordings, photographs, or audio or visual or otherwise are not permitted. Our vision is for all members of our community to excel as caring, confident, capable, and resilient lifelong learners who contribute to a democratic and sustainable world. And our mission is to provide a safe, inclusive, and engaging environment where personal and collective learning are valued and each one of us reaches our full potential. We begin with approving the agenda for the special board meeting of this evening. If I could have a mover and seconder, please. Trustee Walker, second. Trustee Turner. All those in favor?
Trustee Kolachuk in favor.
Trustee Semignola in favor.
Kolachuk and Trustee Semignola, who are joining online. I'm not sure if you're engaged in the voting. If not, can you unmute and just indicate your vote?
Trustee Semignola in
Trustee
favor.
Trustee Kolachuk.
In favor.
You're muted, Pam.
I unmuted. Can you hear me? Hello? Hello? Really?
Chat.
I hear Pam if you guys can hear
The
me.
message
She's
in the chat, Pam, or just do a raise hand emoji. That would work as well.
Can you hear Pam? And Pam said yes.
Paula's
Oh.
voted.
So you can hear me, Chapala, but they can't?
Yeah, perfectly clear.
We're just going to proceed, I think, and hopefully the ability for her to vote is rectified.
Yeah, Chapala, I'm driving, so I can't raise my hand or go online. So I don't know if they'll be able to hear me ever.
Sounds?
Yeah, so Pam says she's driving and she can't raise her hand.
Okay.
Can you talk again?
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
I
there
can
we
hear you
go.
now.
Kolachuk is voting in favor of the agenda.
Okay, thank you. The motion is carried. So we meet this evening in a special meeting to adopt the budget for the 26-27 school year. Going to turn things to our superintendent and secretary treasurer to provide a report regarding the proposed motion, and I will then read the motion for the voting process.
So the board is considering a budget for 26-27 that represents a 2.89% increase over this year's budget. And the budget you are considering prioritizes core classroom supports in the form of maintaining the class sizes we've been able to achieve, and the supports in the way of clinical services and educational assistant supports for classrooms. And this is achieved by cost reduction, deferrals, and efficiencies when looking at budgets that are about material resources versus people. And so that essentially, for me, sums up the budget you're considering this evening.
Thank you. So first, I just wanted to thank the public for their engagement in the public consultation process. We had our meeting, public meeting back in January. We feedback through our form survey regarding what their priorities were. And so during the feedback that we received, that this budget takes into consideration these priorities. And so I wanted to thank the public for that. Second of all, I want to thank the senior leadership team and Vanessa for all Vanessa, treasurer, for all the work and effort in putting a budget together for consideration for the trustees, as well as thanking the trustees for all their hard work in deliberations when considering the budget. Just wanted to pass my thanks and gratitude to the staff and the trustees for all the work that they've done to make this budget a reality.
Thank you very much. So the motion is then that total expenditure estimates for the operating fund of $281,157,317 and the estimated for transfer to the capital fund of $574,025 be approved for the period of July 1st, 2026 to June 30th, 2027, and that the total Louis-Riel School Division special requirement for operations for the period July 1, 2026 to June 30th, 2027 be set at $156,703,359, and that the municipalities of Springfield and Richaud and the city of Winnipeg be advised of their respective special levies under Section 88 of the Manitoba Public Schools Act for the year 2026. I need a mover and a seconder, please. Moved by Trustee Walker, second by Trustee Sigurdsson. Questions or comments on the motion? Trustee Palmquist.
Clarification, just like to receive confirmation that the budget we're voting on today is the same as the one that we previously discussed in our most recent meeting and agreed to and consensus.
Anybody else? Trustee Kolachek or Trustee Semenyola online, just checking.
No question from Trustee Semenyola.
Trustee Semenyola, go ahead.
No questions.
Sorry, Trustee Semenyola, did you have a comment or question?
No, not at this time. Thank you.
Okay, so seeing none further, all in favor?
Trustee Semenyola votes in favor.
Trustee Kolachek votes against.
And any opposed?
Trustee Kolachek opposes.
Thank you.
Trustee William. Walker, you were for?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you've got
okay,
it.
I just want to make sure I
All
capture
right,
it.
and the motion is carried. Thank you. Just before we go to public question period, I would also reiterate our appreciation for all the members of our community that went out of their way to weigh in and provide voice to the deliberations and discussions that the board had related to developing this budget. I also want to extend a thank you to the senior leadership team and our secretary treasurer, who have invested many, many hours ensuring that the budget is where the board wanted it to be. It's a balanced budget. It is one that maintains supports and services to the best of our ability while maintaining and respecting the local ratepayer who is shouldering an increasing amount year over year of the budget. So we must recognize and acknowledge contributions from our community in more ways than one. So with that said, I'm going to turn things over to anybody in attendance who may have a question. I know there's a few folks that have joined us. If you want to unmute and pose a question, you're more than welcome. All right, seeing and hearing no indication that that is the case, I will call the meeting adjourned at 5:43. Thank you very much, everyone.
Is there a communication prepared for the?